Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the sport of kings. Coming up, Jamaica's leading trainer Anthony Baba Nunes makes the headlines again as his Bigdaddykool aces the Prime Minister's Stakes. In Trinidad, the outstanding colt General JN stretches his winning streak to 3 at Santa Rosa Park. And in Canada, another stakes win for the Barbadian top jock Patrick Husbands. First, to Jamaica's Caymanas Park. A small field for the Grade 1 Prime Minister's Stakes. The 6-horse Bigdaddykool aiming to add to his win in the Viceroy Trophy in June. Hot apprentice Ryan Lewis aboard for leading trainer Anthony Nunes, who part owns the 6-year-old gelding with reigning champion owner Stefan Narayan Singh. Good enough betting on several of the entries in this 6-horse field. Number 1 Dante at 7-2, one of 4 Nunes entries in the 10 furlong event. Number 4 Superluminal at 5-2, Houdini's Magic the 5-horse at 5-1, and it's 2-5 for the favourite Bigdaddykool. Let's get that race score now with Brian Rickman.
They're at the 7 and make their way to the backstretch, and Houdini's Magic takes them into it. Superluminal a length down and settled easily in second. Feiruz is 3 lengths back, racing ahead of Dante. Bigdaddykool now beginning to edge closer, and Bruce Wayne seemingly hopeless as they leave the 6 and run toward the 5. Houdini's Magic continues to lead, Superluminal pressing. Dante is 5 lengths back with Feiruz and Bigdaddykool in behind. Forget Bruce Wayne at the moment. They run toward the half-mile down the backstretch. Houdini's Magic and Superluminal continue their quest for the lead up front as they now slip past the half-mile marker. 5 lengths back to Dante. Here's Bigdaddykool now unleashed for his run, but he needs to find maybe 8 lengths to get to the leader. Feiruz looks to have had enough. Bruce Wayne has never been in it. 3 furlongs remaining. The war up front continues. Superluminal just the leader. Houdini's Magic is on the rail. They reach the 5/16th. Bigdaddykool now beginning to reel them in quickly as the field turn for home in the Prime Minister's Stakes. It is Superluminal. Bigdaddykool now pouncing quickly on the outside in the yellow cap, and Bigdaddykool hits the lead inside the final 3/16. Superluminal continues to fight. Dante is left over on the rail. Houdini's Magic has done his work and cried enough. Feiruz toward the outside, but it's all Bigdaddykool in the Prime Minister's Stakes. A 16th run. No denying Bigdaddykool and his connections. Ryan Lewis and Bigdaddykool win the Prime Minister's Stakes by maybe 6.
And no contest this turns out to be as the 19-year-old apprentice rider Ryan Lewis rouses Bigdaddykool to a widening victory margin. Superluminal and Dante some distance behind as a far-striding gelding logs his second win from 4 starts this year. Nunes now targeting November's Rich Diamond Mile, in which Bigdaddykool has been runner-up 3 years in a row.
Well, obviously, he has run second 3 times so far. So we have the Governor General Stakes and we have the Super Stakes before we get to the Diamond Mile. So we have some options once he's okay.
With Prime Minister Stakes back-to-back winner 2017 and 2018, Will in charge not here this year. Bigdaddykool aces the 10 furlong run by 6 lengths as a 2-5 favourite, clocking 2 minutes 8.40 seconds. And Nunes is happy that his charge is fine after a starting gate incident when he hurt his leg before the race. In Trinidad and Tobago, Jerry Nares, who owns General JN, had declared back in June that he wants his outstanding colt to race in the Rich Diamond Mile in Jamaica in November. So he would have been pleased to see his horse post another strong effort last Saturday at Santa Rosa Park. Facing a small but tough-looking 7-horse field in Saturday's 3-year-old and over 6 race, 4 horses rated 80 and over, General JN is positioned 3rd here with apprentice Rica Hernandez aboard as commentator John Hubert picks up the call down the backstretch.
So it's stablemates, American Dillon, Nuclear Power. They're going to set the fractions as they take the field up to the backstretch, just under 1,200 meters the race. The favorite General JN is dropping off the pace now, about 4 from the front. After General JN comes Root of Jesse, then Master of War. After Master of War is This One's for Run, and Caesar Country will observe from the tail. Up the backstretch they go as they race past the 800-meter pole, and it's American Dillon with the lead. Nuclear Power racing in second, about 6 back to General JN, a further 2.5 back to Root of Jesse and Master of War. And we come back to This One's for Run. The trailer continues to be Caesar Country. They're about to turn again on the far turn, 600 meters out. American Dillon continues to lead the charge. Nuclear Power's in second. Here's General JN now. He's starting to get involved now and is just 2 from the front. This One's for Run is also making a forward move. Root of Jesse is dropping off. Forget about Master of War and Caesar Country. They're about to confront the stretch run, and it's Nuclear Power in front. Nuclear Power brings them into the home stretch. General JN switches to the outside. This one's for run is a dangerous threat on the outside now. Here is the matchup we've been waiting on. Nuclear Power and General JN, and General JN just collars Nuclear Power and just sails on home. General JN, what a master horse, and he's going to go on and win it by 2.5. Nuclear Power was second.
Following up on his President's Cup win in June, General JN is solid in victory by a length and a half under Rica Hernandez here for trainer John O'Brien as the 4-5 favourite, chased by reigning Gold Cup champion Nuclear Power and 2017 Horse of the Year This One's for Ron, both at 4-1 odds. 1 minute 50 seconds even the winning time for 8 3/4 furlongs. Now to Woodbine in Toronto, where Canada's 8-time Jockey of the Year Patrick Husbands of Barbados collected a colony-leading 11th added money win on Sunday. Aboard the 5-1 bet Mr. Ritz for new Hall of Fame trainer Josie Carroll in the Seagram Cup Stakes, Husbands used a skillful front-running ride to dominate the mile and 16th event, watched by Rob Geller in the combox.
Mr. Ritz by 5 lengths. Mr. Haverkamp in second, a half mile to run. Wonder Thor's Rocket, Rose's Vision. A half away, Are You Kidding Me? And behind them, Florida 1, Revved Up and Special Forces. Mr. Ritz has gone through a half in 48 2, leads by 4 lengths. Mr. Haverkamp is travelling easily, is 3.5 away, coming after this leader very swiftly. Mr. Haverkamp starts a nice move. It's Mr. Ritz 2 in front. Mr. Haverkamp second. Thor's Rocket on the inside. Are You Kidding Me is fourth and running on his Special Forces, and now crunch time, the real running begins. Mr. Ritz in front, 2 lengths. Mr. Haverkamp in second is pushed for the first time, and Mr. Ritz dancing along, doing the Ritz in front. Thor's Rocket finishing on with Mr. Haverkamp and Special Forces, and Mr. Ritz, gate to wire, wins the Seagram Cup 1.25 lengths.
Not expected by the betting public to win here because the one horse, Mr. Haverkamp, was such a huge favourite. And it's the 6-1 shot, Thor's Rocket, that's closest at the finish, as a 46-year-old Husbands does it smoothly, getting the 4-year-old colt to make the win look pretty easy.
You know, he come over there, he let you on a little thing on the lead, you know what I mean, and he get everything his way.
Down the lane, did a bit of a lead switch there. Was he getting a little bit tired, or did you still have more left?
No, he didn't get tired, he just got bored. And that's why I hit him again. Because I hit him once, left hand, he respawned, but not really respawn. I hit it right hand and he respawned. And the second time I hit him, he ducked from under me, and I hand right him and he take off again. It's alright, he's okay.
Britain-bred Mr. Ritz at 5-1 gets the win by a length and a quarter, with the outsider Thor's Rocket safely held. Mr. Ritz stopped the clock for 8.5 furlongs at 1:42.75. The 4th Seagram Cup Stakes win this for Husbands. We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the Sport of Kings. Check us out again next week.